Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Alia Shahani binti Azhari and my partner is Nur Azwadina binti Rusli. Today, we will present a movie critique. The title movie that has been chosen is Set It Up. Set It Up is a 2018 American romantic comedy film directed by Claire Scanlon and written by Katie Silberman. This movie is about two overworked and underpaid assistants, which is Harper and Charlie. Harper is an assistant to Kristen, a famous and fearsome ESPN reporter, while Charlie is an assistant to Rick, a businessman. They try to set up their demanding bosses on dates, with reasoning that if their bosses are dating each other, they would have less time to overwork and they can have a moment's peace. Their boss's office are located in the same building, which allow Charlie and Harper to meet cute in a lobby one late night. This accidentally meeting leads to realization that if they can trick their bosses into falling in love, so they might get their life back, which is Harper can have more time to dating with her boyfriend and Charlie also can spend more time with his girlfriend.
Charlie! Yo!
Oh my God. I think Rick's drunk.
What?
I've never seen him drunk before. He's violent when he's sober.
Charlie?
Oh, yeah.
Do it with me, what?
Yeah, get over here, nigga. Come on, man. Come on.
Charlie, chicken and grits. Huh?
You don't know that shit.
The first critical incident that we can talk about is when Rick, who is the boss, came to the office in a drunk condition. Just like another night when Charlie needed to work overtime and he was on the phone with Kristen to talk about their bosses, suddenly Rick came to the office in a drunk condition. He was holding a bottle of alcohol in his hand. Luckily, there's only Charlie in the office as he needs to stay back to settle his work. In this first event, we can see that Rick is showing unethical behavior as he coming to the office in that condition. Unethical behavior is an action that unacceptable to the public and it against the social norm. This kind of attitude also known as immoral behavior. When this happened, Rick has give bad impression towards his assistant Charlie. This is because he has not shown a good example to his worker. Besides, Rick may also lose his credibility and professionalism as a boss to lead his worker and make Charlie less respect towards him. The best way to cope with this problem, Rick needs to change his attitude first. He should set a good example to his worker. It is better if Rick could follow and obey the professionalism behavior in the workplace. By doing that, the employee can put more trust, more respect towards him in order to lead them in the company.
You finished? I finished the whole article. I finished it from beginning to end.
The second critical incident that attracts us to talk about it is when Harper told Kristen the truth about Charlie and her plans on setting up Rick and Kristen. Right after Harper told the truth, she was being fired by Kristen. However, Harper put aside her concern about her work and continued her dream to write an article about what she wants. So she decided to spend all days at a restaurant to write an article about geriatric Olympic. In this scene, we can see that Harper shows a dedication toward her work and she is a determined person. She never forgets her dreams to become a journalist. Dedication is a feeling of strong support or loyalty towards someone or something. And this is one of the good work ethics that we can practice in a workplace. The effect of this event, Harper managed to write a complete article that she cannot fulfill when she worked with Kristen before. She doesn't even give up even after being fired by Kristen, and she keeps on fighting to achieve her dream even though she is in a slump. In this scene, we can see and learn that if you want to achieve your dream, you need to dedicate yourself towards the dream. This is because the main key to achieve your dream is a dedication. You don't need to be hesitant to do what you want if you know it is in a good intention, and you could do everything that you need to do in order to achieve your dreams and become a successful person. Besides, by practicing this good work ethic in your workplace, you can show your professionalism toward your boss and also your colleague. Moreover, having dedication in ourselves, it can help us to get a job in the future. We can make the person who want to hire us to become more appreciative of our qualities. They also can feel that we can become a good employee and put some reliability and trust to us to handle the important work even though we are a new employees.
You're fired again. Yeah, I still have to get my stuff, so this is awkward. Have you written anything?
Have I written anything? Yes, I have. I have written something.
It's right here. Let's go over it. Tell me something I don't know.
Okay.
Twilight.
Yeah, but that title is,
No, I like it.
You
I
like
love
it?
the title.
Okay, I like it too. I mean, I could like it.
This is about the geriatric Olympiads.
Furthermore, there is a critical incident where Harper goes back to the office to take her belongings, and she meets Kristen, who works at that time. Kristen is in unmanageable condition because she needs to finish and cover a lot of work after she fired Harper. This is because mostly of her work were done by Harper. When Kristen asks Harper to work with her again, Harper refused the offer because she wants to be a journalist and not a secretary. As Kristen's offer was turned down by Harper, she then asked Harper about the article that she wrote. This is because she knows that Harper can be a good journalist if she was given a chance to write an article. In this scene, Kristen portrays a good example by showing humility. Humility is also one of the elements in good work ethics that we can practice in a workplace. So what is humility? Humility can be defined as having a modest or low view of one's importance. It also means freedom from pride and arrogance. Practicing living with humbleness makes people around us become happier and live peacefully. The effect from Kristen show her humility that she never shown or practiced before towards her worker. Harper now feel comfortable to open to her. Harper now is be able to talk to Kristen like a friend, and she also can show her works to Kristen. Moreover, Kristen is now become more approachable and not like before. She also can gain respect from her workers as she try to listen, appreciate and acknowledge Harper's works. If Kristen keeps this kind of attitude, she definitely will be liked of most of her employees. As you can see, humility will bring a better life as it helps us to overcome obstacles or problems and be open-minded to accept everything. We don't need to be embarrassed to lower our ego and accept others' opinion. To be a good leader or reliable boss, humility is essential so that we can relate with the employees' concern, and this helps us to become one in doing everything or works.
Why do I only have a 2D printer? What am I, a caveman? There's too much paper in here. This is the digital age.
I'll have you know, my tongue is no longer atrophied.
Code red, code black, code. Shit.
Code red.
In these scenes, it showed that Rick bring his personal life problem to the work. Rick is throwing all the stuff around his workplace because last night he actually had a dating with a Kristen but end up with a fight. While he was talking to the Charlie about what actually happened last night, at the same time, he tried to open the laptop. He tried to insert the password in many times, but the laptop did not work on. So it turned to make him really angry. Rick threw the laptop on the floor and stepped on it. The critical incident in this scene is unprofessional behavior. Firstly, I will explain about professionalism. Professionalism is a specific style of behavior which is demonstrated by our behavior in the workplace. It is mandatory for all professionals to maintain an optimistic behavior while working. The more positive you are, the more likely it is that the outcome of the work will be positive. A professional is the one who does not crack up under pressure and maintains a calm exterior, even in the worst situation. But in this sense, it shows that the difference. Rick are at unprofessionally. Unprofessional behavior is about a person who does not have a clear-cut divide between personal life and professional life. Someone with unprofessional behavior will not conduct, aim, or qualities that characterize or mark a profession or a professional person. The effect from these scenes is there is so many things are broke, which is the fight, Charlie laptop, and others. As the leader, Reed is showing the bad attitude toward his employees. The behavior gives the bad effect on both parties, which is employer and employees. And for the recommendation, Rick, as a profession person, need to know the difference between personal problem and professional problem. Rick should not bring his personal problem to the work. He need to settle all his personal problem before he come to the work. And Rick should be able to control his anger.
Intern?
My name is Bo.
I don't give a shit.
It's just, it has fewer syllables than intern.
You're gonna cover Rick's phone. I'm gonna get lunch. All right? Don't pee, don't zone out, don't sneeze. All right? Just cover his phones, try not to exist. Do not ever connect his ex-wife.
Do I tell him if she calls?
Yeah. Yeah, and then you're gonna slather my dick in ink, and you're gonna use it to write the hieroglyphic for the word no.
Okay, I don't know hieroglyphics.
I'm sorry, that was way over the line. But no, don't tell him. Go.
In this sense, Charlie is communicate with the new intern by using the inappropriate word. He said, "I don't give a shit," when the new intern introduced his name as Bo. He showed the bad attitude towards the new intern. Charlie also gave the instruction to the new intern aggressively. Like he forced the new intern to follow up with all he wanted without considering the new intern's emotion. Charlie showed no respect by using the harsh words that can make the new intern feel humiliated. The critical incident in this scene is aggressive communication. It is a style in which individuals express their feelings and opinion and advocate for their needs in a way that violates the right of others. Aggressive style of communication is usually perceived as inconsiderate of other emotion. Aggressive communication will often try to dominate others, use humiliation to control others, have piercing eye contact, and overbearing posture, speak in loud, demanding, and attack others. The impact from the aggressive communication, it will generate fear and hatred in others. The new intern will feel oppressed, embarrassed, and angry. Charlie, as a professional, should communicate by using the professional words and respect the new intern. As the senior, he should show the good attitude and become moderate for others.
Look, I know that I've been cunty to you.
You haven't.
Don't be one of those women that can't say cunt.
I am not.
I know I've been cunty to you, and it's partly because you're young and your skin bounces back and it annoys me, but really, it's because I want you to succeed.
What do you mean?
I see so much potential in you. But you have to have a tough skin. So if I am the most awful person when this shitstorm of an industry is hard on you, I know that you will be prepared.
In this sense, Kristen praised her assistant by saying that she sees so much potential on her assistant because she believes if any unpleasant or difficult situation happen, Harper definitely can handle it. Kristen also gives advice and motivation to her assistant. The critical incident in this sense is supporting and motivation. It is a positive communication, which is when someone is praising, supporting, or motivating other people whenever they achieve something or did a great job. The effect from this sense is Harper will feel more valued and appreciated when her boss motivates her to become a successful person in the future. For the recommendation, it is important to praise someone for their achievement because it will make them feel more valued, appreciated, and motivated. The positive communication also can lead to a better work performance and build a good working relationship between employer and employees. This creates a friendly environment which is conducive to the employees.
In conclusion, there are a lot of things that we can learn from this movie in terms of communications, professionalism, and also good work ethic that we can practice in a workplace. In this video, we are not just focusing on the positive side that we can learn from the movie, but we also show the negative side that we can take as a lesson. This movie can help us to improve ourselves to become a good worker or a good boss in the future. Other than that, we also can learn on how important to practice good work ethic in a workplace and restrain ourselves from portraying unprofessionalism behavior towards our colleague in the future.